I'm Keith Peters with the Palo Alto Weekly. With me is Elisa Merten, a junior setter on the Menlo volleyball team. Last week in two non-league matches, she had a total of 85 assists, 26 digs, 5 blocks. Menlo defeated Sacred Heart Cathedral and Valley Christian 3-1. Both teams were nationally ranked. Valley Christian had been as high as number 8 in the nation. These were two of the biggest volleyball victories probably in Menlo School history. And for those two victories, Elisa is the Palo Alto Weekly Girls Athlete of the Week. Obviously, you knew what was at stake against both teams, how good both teams were going into the matches. Were you frazzled at all, or were you looking forward to the challenge?
I think our whole team, especially me, we're looking forward to the challenge. It was just like those are fun, tough games, so they're going to be really competitive, but on both sides.
The Sacred Heart Cathedral game, first off, earlier in the week, you had played them in the Spike Fest, lost to them, so you sort of knew what they were about, and so you understood that you maybe had a chance against those guys.
Yeah, I think it was a really close match in Spike Fest. We went to 3 games, and they were all pretty close matches, so I think we knew that we could come out and really beat them, so it was kind of almost a confidence boost coming into the game.
Valley Christian started the season ranked number 8 in the nation in the preseason rankings. They came into the match last week ranked number 15, number 3 in the state. They have 3 girls who are at least 6'3", close to 6'4", 5'11" setter. Did this concern you guys at all?
Yeah, we knew they had a really big front row in general. I think we kind of came out and being like, we have to play some really good defense, get our block in the right spot, and really execute when we had open blocks and really execute on where our hits were going to go.
Your job is very important. You had to get the ball to the hitters. Obviously did a great job against Valley Christian. You had 42 assists just against Valley Christian. Did it take a while to get settled in, or were you ready to go right away?
I think going through the season, this was it's not that late in the season, but it's not that early. So I think as a team, we were pretty much bonded, and I knew who I needed to set in certain situations. So I think going into that game, I understood where I should put the ball most of the time. So I think I was pretty okay on that set.
How difficult is it to be the setter? I mean, the offense really goes through you. The hitters don't get the ball unless you get it to them.
I guess by now I'm kind of used to it. It's the 3rd year on the team. I think I just sometimes if I make a bad play, I have to just shake it off, get to the next one. And I think the hitters understand that, and I understand that the hitters aren't it's not always a great set. It's not always like the block's really good. So I think it's just kind of a mutual agreement between the hitter and setter and passers, just knowing that we're not all going to be perfect at the same time.
What does a victory over a team like Valley Christian do for your team going into the rest of the season?
I think it really gives us some confidence, especially in post-conference and CCS and going on to NorCals and hopefully state. I think it just gives us confidence in beating these big teams that we know we're going to come up against later in the season.
Good luck the rest of the way. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you so much.